Bark. Heck. Bjork.
I got some good shit out of that. Got a solid fucking katana for Gen, and he might learn katana-specific skills now.
Nice.
In the, like, few moments I have before the final battle. So I have one last run I gotta make. I think this used to be my room right here, when I was a captive still. Okay, good. I can't sleep there, not that I really want to.
Are you gonna do the final battle with this stream?
I think so. See that? If I can make it there, yeah. I'm honestly dying to get this this problem-laden scenario over with, so I can get to the more fun ones.
Interesting.
But I've got this run. I think there's a giant, like a big robot giant motherfucker, guarding a door at the top of this relatively short set of like a couple staircases. I think I fight that, and then right after that, I believe there might be the final battle. That's as far as I'm aware. Ooh, and I know there's a resting spot, so I'm actually going to use my expensive skills. Because there's a problem where there's not very many like, I don't know of any items that restore your weapon points, which are like what you use for weapon skills. And even the ones that restore your magic are incredibly expensive. So your resources are deeply limited by last time you hit an inn. Like, more so than most other JRPGs.
Oh, that makes sense.
So normally I would, like, when I was trying to teach my characters other shit, and in, like, you know, trash battles, I was using all of the cheap skills. Do defense. I was using all the cheap skills and whatnot.
In the game I'm having, I actually made a sleep system as well. What I did there was that if you run out of, like, sleep or whatever, or maybe energy, I guess, if you're not, like, in a bed or whatever, then you pass out.
So long, Aurelius.
Sort of partially restores your sleep.
Oh yeah, God, I've been there.
Yeah.
Oh.
To sort of removes your hunger and thirst, so you get a penalty for it. But I thought that was a pretty good way of doing it.
Yeah, I hope Aurelius feels better soon. Poor sweetie.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Aurelius is a good person.
What am I doing here? Alright.
We did a commentary ourselves, so if you... But yeah, no, we've done some shit.
Nice. God, yeah. Remind me next time Red's around. I gotta get set up to stream to the actual Bread Squad channel, because like it's like 2 weekends ago, where it was like, oh hey, yeah, remind me. I wanna brief you and, you know, set you up with like the password and all that, so I can stream to the official
don't worry.
The official squad account.
Look, I am the best at nagging Red for this.
Okay, good, good. I use Zero Sword, so I might learn some shit. Since none of your skills are that important and you don't have a good chance at learning new magic, but I would like to get the best sword skills possible on these two before we go on. Dang it. Give that HP? Hell yes. So this is going great. Everybody's leveling like a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it looks great. You keep fighting all these things and winning.
Yeah, so that's right. You're not big on JRPGs or don't have a lot of experience with them. Essentially, since I've been... Oh, sorry, go on.
I kind of get it, because my wife is a big Final Fantasy fan and so on. She used to play them all the time back when I had a PS2. So,
this is made by the same people.
I'm just not that interested. It's like, yeah, it's like when my dad taught me how to watch football. I get how football works. I'm just not watching.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get sympathize.
Football, I mean, yeah. It's a lot of fun. And when I say football, I mean like the game where people have like fun and they kick a ball around and they don't die in there.
Oh
in the
yeah,
90s,
yeah.
you know, like
not
that football.
not the American football.
Yeah,
Not
so-
yeah.
Exactly. So it's not like horrendously sexist with like cheerleaders or anything. It's just a
Okay.
bunch of kids with a ball
Let me tell
having
you.
fun on a field. Like it's pretty
Still
fun.
kinda is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the cheerleaders, but it's still got the same poisonous people.
Like the
He's good,
professional football, yeah, but like school football,
Oh,
most of
yeah.
those guys are pretty chill.
Usually.
You know, girls are allowed to join too.
I found a weird trend though. A
Yeah.
lot of the fash that I keep an eye on, they like the American fash, like soccer, but not American football.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
no,
weird.
that's probably because of the
The hyper nationalism.
No, it's
The
because
European
of
nationalism.
America is just one country. You don't get nationalism.
Well, they have the displaced nationalism. Because it's like much of our fascist menace here is the European identity fuckers.
Yeah.
So that's probably why
You need
they
understand
take
that's
to
particularly
the
football
footy.
teams. Like if you look at Man United and so on,
Mhm.
and their hooligans in particular, they're very right-wing and reactionary. They're very
Oh, yeah.
racist. You know, a lot of the UKIP people, they watch football. So, and I always say that's the difference. You know, that people who watch football, they're typically like a racist lard-ass on their couch, and then people who play football, they're just having a bit of fun with friends.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was never into watching it. I just played it when I was younger. It's a bit of good fun. You know? It's just a ball you kick into a goal. It's not really much to it than that when you don't have the sort of externalized politics and industry and so on. But they are really hardcore racist. You know, they're the ones
Oh,
who
yeah.
can like post a 20-minute long YouTube rant about how there's like a halal sticker on their frozen peas. They're like those
Oy vey.
people.
Oh wow, he works on all of them? Fine. I'll take that.
And they got, although football hooliganism for me, it's also very fascinating if you look at their sort of fighting tactics, because there's a lot of shit there that anti-fan learn from.
Oh yeah. Oh,
For instance,
totally.
they banned bringing weapons, so they invented what's called a Millwall brick. And what they do there is that they take a newspaper and they fill it up with pennies. They just smash it.
See,
That's actually pretty
a
clever.
newspaper full of pennies?
That
we said?
smash people with it.
That's
Yeah, like
fucking
a
genius.
like a makeshift brass knuckle or something. It just works, and I think it was good.
Oh
We
no!
also have,
Like holding like a knuckle weapon. Oh yeah, holding a roll of coin. Holding a roll of coins has always been a thing.
well, yeah, you can
Weights your fist and all that.
like knuckle, or you can also hold it like a sort of blackjack. You know, you can.
Yeah, there's
Guess
that
you
too.
can sort of. But yeah, they used a newspaper and some pennies, and to bypass the weapon ban. And I thought that was pretty clever because they work.
Oh yeah, no, that's a classic.
Yeah, that's the Millwall brick. And then they have this other thing which is really, really insidious, where they take a penny and they glue it between two razor blades. And because of how the razor blades cut so close to each other, it'll never heal properly. So you'll always be bleeding from it. Yeah,
That's some nasty shit.
really sinister stuff. Oh yeah, no, that's nasty.
I shoot you.
But that way, if Antifa ever dealt with a very sort of aggressive neo-Nazi group where it might be better off killing them, that's a great way to do it without facing much risk of liability. Because they'll die months later in the hospital.
Yeah, well, one of the things, although that it takes a little bit of disposable income to manage it, one of the good options is collapsible batons. They're not too expensive. They're like 20 something each. Light, easy to conceal, and you can toss it down a storm drain when you got a cop on you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I mean, aside from that, like making a lead-weighted truncheon is incredibly easy.
Oh yeah.
I just shoot the damn
I mean,
thing.
it's gonna be cool when the violence escalates to that level where Antifa becomes the new trench raiders. It's gonna be a little bit cool.
Yeah. Well, what American Antifa do, German and particularly Russian are fucking Greek. Antifa are all already incredibly goddamn serious. Like, we can learn shit from them, for real.
Oh, even in Sweden with the Red Front, they've started carrying knives.
Good. I don't know how serious Austin Redguard are. They've got the hardware. I'm hoping they got the fucking discipline and the drilling. But Austin Redguard could be promising.
Are they the ones who do the open carry stuff? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love the way they put up their masks, with the bandanas. They've got a unique way of sort of tying it around the forehead with the eye holes. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty neat. And
yeah, I call it the spy versus spy style. I don't think those cartoons. Spy versus spy.
Yeah. I can see it. I can see what you're saying. It does look like that a bit.
Yeah. It looks really cool. It's all their own style.
See, I'm just gonna fight everything on the way up there because these HP bonuses are really helping out.
Fascist
build again.
They were if that one picture of them sort of standing on the street corner, it got so much distribution in the right-wing forums. They just lost it. All leftists with guns,
right?
They had no idea how to react.
And while they're pissing and wailing, do you have any idea how many of their just recently young, puffed up, new converts suddenly were like, yeah, no, not for me. I'm sure there must have been a not insignificant volume of recent recruits who got turned away and back into normal functioning citizens by that shit, or at least toward normal functioning citizens.
Oh, and they got that new, I think it's called Nordfront. That's some. Oh, I hate those guys. They're one of the new neo-Nazi groups are in
Nordic Front or something like that. Is that
Sweden?
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, something like that. And they're a whole new level of obnoxious, and they've also started to mobilize into vigilante groups and militias, which terrifies me. Particularly the militias, the vigilante groups, what they do is that they go out on motorboats, and they find refugee boats, and they just sort of threaten them and say, you can't come into the country. And they have no right to do that, they have no legal authority whatsoever. And they're not allowed to tell them that they're not allowed to be here, because they're allowed to be here. They got a 3-month tourist visa. They're perfectly allowed to be here. Even then, of course, it's debatable how long they can be here, but they certainly can enter the country. There's nothing illegal about that.
I'll tell you what, you got to put that boat somewhere. What, do they do it on a speedboat?
Yeah.
How do people, how do bougie assholes who have boats keep them around there? Do they keep a speedboat keep the speedboats at a marina, or do they have those things like a lot of old white fishing dudes here in America have, where they'll bring it behind their pickup truck to the lake or whatever, or in this case to the sea.
I've been thinking about that.
Because if it's kept at a marina, I ain't saying, but I'm saying.
Yeah, you can resolve it with a pickaxe, basically. That would be wonderful. But I thought of the same thing, actually. And it's so sickening what these people get up to, because they always tell us are vulnerable. Those poor people, they're out there at sea, they barely speak the language, they don't know their rights, and then these people come up and pretend to be police officers or something.
Yeah.
Official. And of course they're gonna be scared and be turned away, even though they have all the rights in the world to enter the country.
Oh, that's a mixed
it disgusts me.
Nice. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Spark some shit.
But people always say fight racism or whatever. I still don't know how. They've started having checkpoints to make absolute sure that no one can overstay their welcome. That everyone is in their database. Had to be here for 3 months. And I don't see how that's stopping racism.
Yeah.
That's just racism plus 3 months.
Yeah, right? Fucking A. Well, that's liberalism for you.
Yeah, I hate the European Union, I really do. And if I have to choose between the European Union and the Soviet Union, I'll choose the Soviet Union and they killed fascists. They didn't put them into power in fucking Brussels.
Yeah. Let me get rid of that. Double, hard, swallow. Again, do you need stun slash at all? Really? It's not good, and I don't think my enemies are going to be susceptible to stun slash, so fuck that.
The sort of political compass, and where Angela Merkel is in relation to Adolf Hitler.
What?
You know, the political compass.
Yeah, no, I know I'm sorry, I must have missed the first part of that sentence.
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah, no, they put all the sort of famous ideologues and politicians.
And Angela Merkel being like right up there with Hitler. Yeah. That okay? Now I remember what you're talking about. I've seen that. It's fucking strong.
Pretty frightening. Yeah. And those liberals, you know, they're up there. They're not in the middle. If you want to be in the absolute middle if you want to be in the middle of capitalism and fucking communism, then you're a mutualist. You're not a liberal.
Well, if you want to be coherent, you're not really either of those. I'll let me fight these fucking things. Why not? You know what? Today ain't a dunk on mutualists. They're.
No, but they are the center. They are the people I would be open to compromise with. Not liberals. Yeah. They're not the center.
I wouldn't even say that they're the center because, to be totally fair, putting discrete bits of theory and ideas on a continuous spectrum like that is inherently reductive. And
no, I mean.
To say that mutualism is center is to say a completely different thing. Is to use the word center to represent a completely different quality than when we say the liberal is a centrist. But my qualms with those reductions aside, they're totally like
mathematical.
Yeah, they're totally open to be reasoned with. They're comrades. Yeah, mutualists are comrades. Absolutely.
Private property, but they keep the markets. To me, that sounds like
it's incoherent. But yeah. Yeah, it's centrist because mutualism actually arose from Proudhon's attempts to formulate revolutionary anarchist theory without offending bourgeois sensibilities. The result was far more troublesome than I would have liked, but it's not that bad. It's just deeply incoherent because you can't have markets without property, etc. But that's a minor qualm, really.
Well, you could. I mean, you could have markets with personal property.
I don't really think you have functioning markets though without currency and a more or less stabilized rate of exchange, etc.
Or possibly bartering. You could barter.
Dude, barter is wildly impractical. Wildly impractical. Nah, you could just go gift economy. Like, we even have proofs of concept for gift economy, and in North American pre-colonial communities that were, crushed by fucking colonization.
I mean, I like the idea of bartering because you can you get to haggle with people because nothing has an absolute value, and you get to know people. You'll interact with your community more because everyone will be sort of gathering to get their stuff.
Yeah. And you also get to leverage social capital.
Directly. I'm not saying it would be ideal.
It's interesting than what we have now. Absolutely.
It would definitely help build a community. We would be a lot less atomized.
Oh, absolutely.
There are no
gift economy too.
To steal that away from us.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, because it would just be us creating whatever we do with our labor, and then there would be the market, and that would be it.
What is this thing?
There would be no capitalists.
Yeah, That would be nice.
You can still accumulate capital in one way, but not nearly as capitalists do. So
Yeah.
that was really fun.
It would annihilate most of the forms that we have trouble with today. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, like the real reason why, you know, in sort of redneck communities and so on, they always pump in as much right-wing politics as possible is because that's how we like to do things. So we get like very close-knit, and before you know it, we have labor unions and they're in trouble. So yeah, it's a big part of the redneck experience because that's how the drug dealer economy starts, and then you just build from there, and eventually you got this sort of bartering mutualist markets where the capitalists are completely shut out.
Hello. Oh, is that Amelia back?
I hope so. Yes, it is.
Hello.
No, it's not.
Welcome
Hello,
back.
Amy. How are you doing?
Oh, and if anybody's watching these in archives, it may well have been a couple days. That's interesting.
Huh?
Oh, because I'm recording as we do this, you know. This is welcome to the LP as well. And they go up. The episodes go up a day between. It's just funny. I always hear the other LP, lots of other LPers that I watch, talk about shit that they've just been talking about in a continuous conversation, but which has been weeks between because of how episodes are split up. That's always been interesting to me, that like that time disconnect. Sorry, I'm on a tangent now.
Oh yeah.
Maybe energy chain. Why not? Let's try that.
No, we were talking about how mutualism is arguably the real center of politics, and how it's nice that the capitalism.
No, yeah, I do. No, it is. It's like centrist, you know, the libertarian view. Look at the traditional compass.
Because the well, I mean, how do you define libertarian? Maybe I'm wrong here.
Alright, some of us are American, some of us are European.
Yeah. No, the traditional.
Actual
the
libertarian, not
compass.
proprietarian, is what you mean?
Yeah. Actual, like, you know, those libertarian field and then the authoritarian field, and it's gone into 4 quadrants.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so you're saying that mutualism would be in the middle of the 2 quadrants. I mean,
yeah, sort of like that, sort of pretend. And you have like, and it seems like some people who call themselves mutualists lean more right, and then some lean more left, and then some.
Yeah.
And just go with marketing anarchists, and then they're a lot more left than, you know.
Well,
they're actually pretty further.
Center, because you really like that. That is a confluence of capitalism and socialism.
Yeah, it's not coherent, but it is where the two like irreconcilable economic forms, many control or none-controlled. It is where the two collide. It's at the front between the two, I should say. Even if the synthesis of the two is it's contradictory in minor ways. Like markets.
Like all I really tried to do was point out how liberals are right-wing and not part of the centre, and then we went on this whole big thing.
Okay. See, like, the only person who was, like, at least mutant before, as more the anarchist or the adjunct now, would be Kevin Carson, and the person I've ever seen that makes it interesting, because he's just a nice person, and he generally listens to other people as well, I'm pretty sure.
Being nice is so powerful. Like, powerful in the it's extremely like fruitful and can help make good things happen faster way, not powerful as in, you know, relations of power.
I try to be
yada yada.
I try to be nice as much as I can, but some
it's
people
important.
I can't stand
absolutely.
Some people just they get on my nerves. Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I'm nice to everybody but fascists.
Yeah, that's good for you, but some people, to me, they feel like they come off as very entitled and a bit rude, particularly when you're a modder.
Okay,
like they make these weird requests and just pressure you into doing them. And I just think, how can I be nice to these jerk-offs? They have no regard or consideration for me whatsoever. They think they can just do everything at the flick of my wrist or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In retrospect, I totally rescind that.
After a while.
I'm not nice to everyone. I'm incredibly venomous to liberals and fascists, and I'm not always perfect with the people that I call comrade, but I try to be with them.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you're nice to someone who's a dick to you, then you're not really being nice, you're just being submissive.
And not in the fun bedroom way.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you're being sincerely nice, yeah. If you're like being condescending and letting a troll embarrass themselves, for instance, then that's obviously not really being nice. But that's a different thing. Yeah, don't be nice to jerk butts. Really though, I've discovered the power of being nice. Right alongside when I made what's it called?
Well, yeah, I just
When I
did
made the resolution to
like
be a
mini-
sincere poster. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ah, fuck! I forgot to.
like
That's
3 or
a small
4 part. And honestly, I don't know. I
Keep
think
telling me.
Chelsea Manning would.
To play Wolfenstein, you say?
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
he's a
we're
perfect
sort of
one.
steamrolling Amy right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I'd say that's a
Maybe
perfect. That's a
we
perfect
finish
one game
before.
for you. They're always creating scenarios of
It's-
killing fast, so.
Yeah. It feels like one of those linear first-person shooters.
Oh, it's probably yeah.
Yeah, it's just. No
I think it is like mechanically, like as a game, like mechanically, it's still quite interesting, and I've heard it feels fucking great. And is a lot of fun, but also that the writing is shockingly fantastic.
Ooh, that could. Yeah.
That the writing in
Something
the
great.
Wolfenstein reboot, and from what I've seen of Wolfenstein 2 that's coming out in October, that it's and this is a big point in its favor in my book, incredibly merciless to the fascists.
Yeah.
Like, portrays them
I think-
as the vile, murderous death cultists they fucking are, and tells
Yeah.
intimately human
Yeah, no.
stories of resistance against fascism, and it's fucking wonderful.
The thing about that is, that might make a great. But I think too much of the story is told. You know, like, because well, you like to create the story yourself a lot of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fill the niche
Oh, yeah.
of a great deal of player agency, from what I gather, because they
I
worked
saw
miracles
this.
in making BJ like as good as he is. I mean, if you remember, he was the Family Dollar Doom guy from the original fucking Castle Wolfenstein. So to make that character into something that was as passable as BJ is in the first reboot and in DLC and all that is a miracle on its own, but it doesn't really flesh him out deeply, from what I gather, and from what I've seen of it. Still, it's
So I found
Good fucking shit.
this bit from Wolfenstein. It's a scene called it on YouTube. I saw that and I thought, okay, this is actually a pretty good game. Like,
Was
that
the
impressed me.
scene where the Nazis like
40 seconds.
people hate us so much? You know, why can't they just?
oh yeah, the fucking
No, it was the scene. It was the scene where they acted like liberals and were like, "Oh, well, all this violence out there."
yeah. There's so much for the tolerant
Yeah.
left dialogue. So are we gonna be in the same death squad? I sure hope so. We're besties. Like, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
so strong.